Police are forced to take action against protesters at the Port of Seattle.
We definitely sent a message to multinational large conglomerations that run ports like these.
Show me what the working class looks like!
Hundreds of protesters determined to shut down the port proved to be somewhat successful. Protesters did manage to shut down a couple of terminals at the Port of Seattle, at least temporarily today.
In all, police say at least 11 demonstrators were arrested. King 5's Joe Fryer was with the protesters all night and joins us live from the port. Joe.
Well, Dennis, protesters used some of these items behind me to create a barricade here in the parking lot, blocking some workers from getting to work here at Terminal 5. The protesters have now left for the night. They say they were showing support for longshoremen in Longview in their labor dispute. Despite all of this, the Port of Seattle says that the impact to cargo movement was minimal today, but protesters feel this was a success. It wasn't just people trying to block the road leading onto Harbor Island. Protesters used piles of debris to form a barricade.
Slide down! Slide down!
Before long, though, it was police who formed their own line as officers tried to push the crowd off of the road. First, there was pepper spray, then 2 flashbangs, which gave police an opportunity to move the protesters to the sidewalk, clearing the way for traffic to move once again. Police say several items were thrown at them, including a bag of paint that hit one officer in the face. From there, the movement occupied another location, Terminal 5, where they created yet another blockade to keep employees from getting in.
I feel that it's a definite victory.
After about an hour, it was decided the union workers could not safely get to their jobs and they were told not to come to work.
Well, I'm going to get paid anyway, so I'm okay.
Occupy Seattle claims those workers will get paid and feels this sends a message to major corporations. It's important to note the union workers were not a part of the Occupy protests today. A union spokesman in California tells me tonight that he's still not entirely sure if the workers who could not get in tonight will get paid. He says that many of the workers who were turned away today because of the protests in Oakland are not getting paid, at least for now. They can still try to appeal. Live in Seattle, Joe Fryer, King 5 News.